friends that all like me. I think they're jealous of my tattoos. I'm not a bad guy, just like wearing black. I'm not scared of anything but saying this to you. It's going down. Neither of us wanna be alone right now. Come on, come on. Oh my mind, yeah, I'm loving all your warning signs. 'Cause I'm a sucker for your oh my mind. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. You're danger, danger. Yeah, I'll be waiting by the blacktop like a cigarette stain for you. Every day I just won't go away. I'm not scared of anything but saying this to you. It's going down. Neither of us wanna be alone right now. What you gonna do? Oh my mind, yeah, I'm loving all your warning signs. 'Cause I'm a sucker for your oh my mind. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. You're danger, danger. Oh my mind, yeah, I'm a sucker for the lonely kind. Because I'm loving all your oh my mind. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. Danger, danger. I'll go anywhere you want me. You want me to. Caught my eye. Watch us free fall. Catch me. I'll catch you too. I can. I'll go anywhere you want me. You want me to. Caught my eye. And now we free fall. Catch me. I'll catch you. Oh my mind. Yeah, I'm in love with all your warning signs. 'Cause I'm a sucker for your oh my mind. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. You're danger, danger. Oh my mind. Yeah, I'm a sucker for the lonely kind. Because I love it all your oh my mind. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. You're danger, danger. I never thought that you'd fall for me. There's an ache, I'm awake and you're here and still. On a one-way street, you're behind me. I've got an empty seat now, it's filled with you. You're turning me on as you're climbing, and I've got one hand on the wheel and one hand on you. Nothing gets between us, I feel you. We're on a one-way street, yeah, made for two. You are a shining star, no matter where you are. You're never second best. You are my one completely. I could have left, but for you I'll stay. No matter what they say, you're never second best. You are my one completely. And now the street lights are falling, and every wave of light I catch a glimpse of you. You're making me dizzy, curing me. I had an empty seat, now it's filled with you. I hear the ocean calling. It's 3 a.m. so we park in the sand. Nothing gets between us, I feel you. We're on a one-way street, yeah, meant for two. You are a shining star, no matter where you are. You're never second best. You are my one completely. I could have left, but for you I'll stay. No matter what they say, you're never second best. You are my one completely. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I could sit here on this fake-ass throne, licking every single bone I own. That's right. But that won't get me nowhere near the truth, cause the only thing I wanna be is next to you, my love. Hear a shotgun shot in the dark, hear the property mark, the flash of a spark, the gold and yellow chrome. Well, my daddy told me, son, always tell the truth, when the only thing I wanna be is next to you, my love. That's right. I said, where you go, I will follow. I said, where you go, I will follow. I will follow you. Where you go, I'm going to. I will follow you. That's right. Where you go, I'm going to. Well, last month hurt and I hold it dear, but I swear to God it's gonna be all year. Hey, girl, I could tell you all the shit I did in my past, but baby girl, something you're gonna wanna hear. That's right, Jared. What? So I release this anger built inside, and now I won't go hide anymore. Well, my daddy told me, son, always tell the truth, well, the only thing I wanna be is next to you, my love. I said, where you go, I will follow. Where you go, say I will follow you. Where you go, I'm going to, yeah. I will follow you. Where you go, I'm going to. Well, they almost was and the could have beens. They ain't welcome, no, they don't live around here. We're like two separate islands and we stare through the silence. You ain't welcome if you don't live around here. You ain't welcome if you don't live around here. Well, cross my heart and I know it's true. You've been loyal to me, so I'll be loyal to you. Hey! And with every hell we might walk through, with this I pledge my soul to you. That's right. Say where you go, I will follow. Where you go, I will follow. I will follow you. Where you go, I'm going to. Oh, chicka, chicka, I will follow you. Where you go, I'm going to. Come on, dear. Yeah. Say, I will follow you. I will follow you. Where you go, I'm going to. Keep on going, Jerry. Chicka, 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 yeah, baby. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our show tonight. Tonight is very special. We have our new album, This Is What I Live For, that came out. And I'm super happy about it. Super happy about it. My brother Jeremy is here. And without further ado, I would like everyone to welcome the rest of the band. Come on, guys. Hey! What's up, guys?
Yo, yo.
Hey. Oh, nice. Nice. Hey, Will, how you doing, baby?
Doing good, brother.
You doing good? Matt, how are you doing?
I'm great.
Ryan, how you doing?
Chicka boom boom, baby.
Chicka boom boom, chicka boom boom. Jeremy, how you doing?
I'm living, baby. It's good. It's
Oh
good.
my gosh. Well, album's out. This is what I live for, and it's probably during the craziest time of our lives. We're used to being on the road during these times, so I want to know how. I mean, and you can be honest. This is what we do on these shows is we're just honest about everything, especially during these crazy times. What a glorious day it is because it's such a great album, and it was our first album with Will.
Yeah, Will.
Which is
Give it up for Will.
it's so beautiful. And I just want to go around and see how everybody feels today because I know that I'm used to like being at a radio station or something or like on tour, like, okay, the album's out, and then we're yelling that and there's 2,000 people going, the album's out. And I'm here at the house and me and Eric are like, well, what do you want to do today on release day? Well, let's just keep writing. Okay.
The album's out!
The album's out! You know what I'm saying? So I want to know how you guys are feeling, y'all. So how you feeling, Ryan?
I'm grateful. What an amazing record you guys have put together. We have put together. Everybody who's been a part of this it's just awesome, and the fans' reaction is amazing as well. I've been excited, and as it got released around the world, you start seeing the comments trickle in, and you get the text message from friends, and it's just a blessing. Obviously it would be fantastic if we could get out there and support it on the road and play it live for the fans, but what an amazing experience, and I'm just blessed to be a part of it all. So this is awesome. I've been jamming the record for the last couple of months, and so as you see on my live streams and on my stories, my son and I are driving around in the truck, and we're just jamming "Fight for Love" and completely,
Dude, I love that.
and so it's awesome, man. I'm great.
That's great.
Awesome.
So, what about you, Jer? How's it feeling to you?
It feels great. I just feel blessed that we're even able to still put music out, even though we don't have our normal things we do, like you were just saying. Like this is a totally crazy time, but we're still making music and we're still putting music out. And on the other hand, I'm just so glad that it's finally here.
Yeah.
Like it seems like forever that we worked on this album ago, and here it is, and it's there to give to everybody to, hopefully they enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it. And, I'm just happy we're still number 10, baby. You're right.
This is number 10.
I'm happy
That's
we're
crazy.
still able to make records, man. I mean, it's an unbelievable thing that we get to do. And, every day that I think about it, I just feel blessed and grateful. Like Will was talking about today on his Instagram.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful thing what we get to do, even though it's strange right now. It's beautiful. We still get to do it.
Yep. What about you, Mr. Matthew Noveski? May I say you look handsome as hell still.
Always.
God. That butterscotch, beautiful skin. Just want to lick it.
I wish
want to lick it.
I wish he'd show us his hands.
Show us your booty.
What is it? What would you like to see?
I want to see. I want to see.
I'm in landscaping mode.
I think you dropped something. Will you turn
I
around
think
and
you
bend over
dropped
and pick it
something
up?
behind you. Will you turn around and bend it up, please?
Yeah, this is a
This
little
is
piece
what
of
I'm
chocolate.
talking about. This is like I'm being weird with my boys. I'm like, I get back together with you guys and I just turn into a weirdo again. I love it. I really like. I feel like the last week or so, maybe I'm just like super late to the party. The last week or so, not touring has really set in and kicked me in the ass. Like I've just had a few days where I'm like, oh my God, I miss it so much. I just miss the experience. I miss you guys. I miss being, with our extended family out on the road and just seeing people. And like, it really kind of hit me hard the last few days, which I think is probably in anticipation of the album coming out, like the week of the album being released, so it all just kind of, I guess, like it all just kind of hit that like, oh crap, this record's here, and again, not to make it like negative because we're not on the road right now, but the good thing is, I got to say that like, I think this is probably I really think this is my favorite album that we have. Like, I think this is from front to back. This is my favorite record that we've done yet. It's hard. You can't poke holes in it, man. There's not like one song you're like, yeah, and you skip by or whatever. It's like, I want to hear this shit. Start it, and you're like, I want to finish it. I want to finish every single song. So it's probably, for me, it's like, and it's the last two records, man. I had a couple people ask that because I said something about it being tied. I was like, and maybe it's tied for first, and a couple people asked which one, and I'm like, man, I feel really, I don't know, I feel kind of cheesy. I feel cheesy answering that because I'm like, the last two.
Yeah, baby, go get it.
But it is the last two.
And
really
then the next one.
And the next one.
Yeah. So how is it diff? How is it diff? You've been around. You've been doing this for like 30 years, like the rest of us have, like for a while. How is it releasing an album when you can't go tour for it? Is it did it feel kind of like you had a little broken heart a little bit today?
Are you talking to me or to Will?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
you.
me? Oh, God, yeah, man. It's like,
yeah.
I'm like fixing stuff around the house, like, I don't want to be fixing stuff in my house. I want to be out on the road. I want to be on stage. I want to be playing, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah, today I walked in and there was a big desk that Sarah had bought that we need to put together for Gunner's room. And I went, well, I guess I'll put that together.
It's record release day. I'm going to put the desk together.
You got this? You got this, right?
I'll put this together. And I never do that kind of shit, but I'm like, I guess I'll do. I got to stay busy. Oh, my God. And then Eric showed up and I'm like, okay, babe, I'll finish this later. Bye.
Yeah. You know what though? I just want to echo what Ryan said. I'm getting a ton of messages from friends today, and like it seems like everybody's really like the feedback I've gotten is incredible.
I got a message from Abel Longoria saying he's traveling the world in his van, and he said just incredible. Gene Wells said it's the best album we've ever made. I mean, there's so many people out there that I've gotten texts from, and just Instagram message. It's just been blowing up. And there's been reviews, guys, that already written, and all of them say, and I'm just going to say it, knock on wood, all of them say it's the best work we've ever done.
That's
and
awesome.
Which is cool because after doing it for 23, 24, 5 years, it's really cool that we can still step out of the box. Now let's talk to the handsome guy up there, Mr. Will Knack. You've played for so many bands. You've put out so many records. What's it like for you to put this out with us for the first time? I mean, I know you probably wish you'd be out there, me and you humping each other's legs and playing shows, but that means rocking roll. What was it like for you today?
Amen. I'd love to be out there humping your leg, buddy. But, I mean, I echo all the sentiments that everyone here as far as being super grateful to be part of such a great piece of art. It's so heartfelt and so real. And a lot of records I've been on the past, it's like, hey, we want this, we want that. It gets a little bit stock. And I think, especially with some of the parts that I laid down, there was some just really weird paint with sound type parts. That solo in Love Stupid.
Dude, Love Stupid! Love Stupid, baby!
The outro of Only Lost Is Found, and that loop on Love.
The Way I Used to Love You.
And I mean, the radio hits are more radio type songs in this album are super strong, but it's amazing that the deep cuts and the almost more artistic cuts are right there. It has everything. And that's great.
Yeah.
It's rare that an album that can be so commercial can still be so deep artistically, and I think that's one of the best things about this band, that most people totally can't marry those things. You get too artistic and you're missing the point relating to fans and people and emotion, and then you get too too commercial, and then you start cutting out the great artistic stuff, and this band doesn't do that. So that's something I can take a lot of pride in. And yes, 2 weeks after the live stream, it hit me like hard. Wow, because it's so fun doing the last live stream and just realizing how long it's been. It's almost been a year since we've been out on the road, guys. Like, it's been 11 months.
Yeah.
And so the pandemic's only been six some months, but it's been a lot longer for us since we've been doing it. And I know that I didn't take it for granted, but when we do get back out there, I'll take it for granted even less. Like, just every show is going to mean so much more But yeah, man, just grateful to make a record with you guys. I'm grateful to play guitar in this band. Grateful to be sober. And, yeah, playing is like, it's like cutting off my left hand if I'm not playing. But I've been having my left hand full with little Nova's Tushy. So it's been so cute. And
Yeah.
just so happy, man.
That's one thing, Will, that I started looking at is during the pandemic is I started looking at the positives in this. Yeah, we can't tour and things like that, but I started looking at your situation first. You were going to have to come home, have Nova, your first child ever, with your beautiful young lady, Emily, and then you're going to have to leave 2 weeks later. Bam. Just like every one of us has done that before. And it's the hardest thing in the world, and all of us had discussed we're going to hate seeing Will go through that, because that's just the worst thing to do. So I look at it as, man, the silver lining is you got to be in her life the first year of her life, and that's like, I almost smile when I just go, yeah, we're not touring, but Will gets to be a dad. That's great. And plus, I mean, my daughter Blue comes down here and lives with us, and I'm like, what? I get to stay with her first year here? I think it's pretty amazing, some of the things that we've all been able to accomplish while we're being stuck in this pandemic. Is that Liam? Is that Liam?
Yeah, I made an appearance.
Oh.
Well, I think, what you're saying, just, I think it's great because we all get to be dads. We all have kids.
Yeah.
And my wife and I, we've been together since 2001. And this is literally the longest time we've ever spent together. So there was, there's some learning there, but the good thing is that, and the blessing, like you're talking about, is that us being off, the good side of it is, like, I'm actually watching my kids grow.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the things happen instead of coming home and hearing about them, or going, oh my God, you grew 1.5 inches in a month, or 2 months, or whatever it is. It's amazing. It's a curse and it's a blessing, and I can't wait to get back out there. But when we do, I'm gonna miss what we have right now.
Well, I just have a question, guys. Can we lease a bus and just once a week just come over and sleep on it, just run the Jenny and sleep?
Yeah, that'd be great. But you got to pay for it.
Already do, man.
Yeah.
Go Rizzy D!
Go Rizzy D! Go Meeting Place! Go Meeting Place!
Yeah.
He's gonna buy our bus. Oh my God. Okay, so now I got a question for y'all. This is a fun thing. I want everybody to go around, starting with Ryan. I want Ryan to give each person in the band a compliment on something they did on the album that you really enjoyed. Something that they came up with that they did and you're just like, wow, man, that was exceptional.
Wow. That's really putting me on the spot there.
Well, let me go first. I'll go first. How about that?
Great, I can go. I think the hardest one would be Jeremy, because I wasn't there for a lot of the drum stuff. But what I can say about Jeremy's drums is they always sound big and glorious, and you hit the shit out of those skins, and the drums sound amazing on this record, and all the records that sound amazing. But just the tones, you guys spend so much time on the drums, and they just sound amazing all the time. You really hitting them the best you ever have, Jeremy.
Thank you, baby.
All of them. I think Will comes to mind next. That guitar solo in Love Stupid is it's just stupid how sick it is. And you guys listen back through it, but all the tasty stuff and I had a wonderful time pairing up with Will on the hooks and the bells and whistles on this record, and so that was awesome. Matt, your low tone in The Way I Used to Love You is just like, just play it, and I turn it up, try to blow the speakers up. Absolutely love it. And just above all, your lyrics on this record, like Will said, painting with color, man. The words, just the way you twist them. I don't know how you do it, brother. You're an inspiration on that.
Oh, I love you, buddy.
And
That's awesome.
I just want to say congrats to Eric, because Eric has, like a desert flower, man. He came out of night, nowhere, and just wrote some of the most amazing stuff on this record.
Eric, put your face on here and say hi real quick.
We're blessed to have you, brother.
Where are you at, Eric? Where you at?
Oh, thanks.
I
Here.
Where you
remember,
at, Eric? Say
I
hi to
remember
everybody.
2 years ago
Let me
working
see.
on the Meeting Place record at Up
Oh.
Down.
There he is. There he is. He's right in the middle. Look at him, guys. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
God.
he is. There's
What is that? Your
Hold
elbow?
on, hold on, hold on.
Oh, there's Eric. There he
Okay.
goes. Oh. Oh yeah. That's amazing. I would have to say, Eric, you really pulled through on writing a lot of this stuff and really just putting up with my crazy butt being so how do you say OCD about writing and quick, let's go. So I commend you, bro. I commend you.
I really enjoyed sitting down with Eric this record and going through all the string stuff and the string arrangements and really picking his brain on where he would go with it because all the colors that he put into it was amazing. So that was a fun time.
That's awesome. Okay, I want to go next. I will say my favorite thing that Jeremy did was the drum fill and Fight for Love. Like when he nailed that. Remember that, Eric? We were in there. It was like, what the? And he just goes, hold on, guys. Just give me a second. I'm going to get it. And I'm like, dude, I was sweating. Like, this is going to be the hardest thing. I don't know how he's going to do it. And he did it in like 5 takes.
We just did, we did a few takes,
yeah.
and we picked the one we liked best, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was just like, we're just going to rip through it a few times, guys. Let's hold on, see what happens.
And it was
whenever
awesome.
that one happened, we were just like, yeah.
I remember screaming and yelling. It was just so awesome. I would have to say, Will Knack, just the thing you do at the end of Only Lost Is Found. It added the paint. You made that song into a Basquiat piece. And I love the fact that we didn't do that sound on anything else. It's just on that song. And then Love Stupid at the end when you just wail it. I remember when you brought it in, I played it for Eric. Eric and I were both so taken back. At first we were like, does this fit? Like that is some monstrous. It was like a cross between, I don't even know guitarists play like that.
Eddie Van Scissorhands.
Eddie Van Scissorhands meets Jimi Hendrix meets,
Tom Morello.
meets
Yeah.
Tom Morello.
Yes.
There you Tom Morello and Jimi Hendrix. There it is. I mean, that's exactly how I saw it. So I commend
The
you.
monster from Stranger Things. Just
Yeah. And then I think my absolute favorite thing you did was when you did the the jazz. When you turned everything off and it was dry.
You remember how long we tried when we nailed that, Will? We got the dry tone right for the hook of The Way I Used to Love You, and you played it and played it and played it, and we were just like, oh, that note, that's perfect.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah, so that's what I loved about Will. Matt, I would have to say that your bass growl on Fight for Love and This Is What I Live For, man, that when we got that
And Oh My My.
and oh my, the pedal that you used is my favorite pedal. What, the ice pedal, glass pedal? What is it?
Oh, the Dark Glass, the Alpha Omega.
Yeah, dude. It was like another level of Matt Noveski. It was like Matt Noveski showing me his olive butt and letting me touch it. That's what it was like. And last but not least, Mr. Ryan Delahousie, he's a genius in everything he does, but my favorite thing that he did, The Way I Used to Love You was a song that Eric and I wrote in the back of the bus during Open Book, and it was pretty, and it was awesome, and it was vibey, but honestly, Eric, tell me the truth, that song did not come to life until we got that mandolin hook on the chorus, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That was the key. That was the thing, because it was just an airy, open, ambient, but big bass and drums. And then when Ryan came with the...
Oh my God! I remember looking at Eric and going, "Okay, there's the song.
Yep.
That's it."
well,
Let's,
it came out of those Mellotron strings, dude. That's where it came from. That's what
All right,
inspired
cool.
me.
Well, that's and there's and another thing I loved about you, Ryan, on this album is that instead of just going balls out on everything, you and Will teamed up a lot.
Yeah.
And worked
Yeah, I was
together
gonna say
on the
that too.
hook.
Yeah.
Which something that Mark Needham commented on, because Mark Needham, the mix the album, he said this album is so big because there's such fewer tracks and the parts coexist so well together that I can slam every part and pan it and everybody can hear every single thing. Mainly he was talking about The Way I Used to Love You and Weatherman. the way you guys both danced around each other. And what was the other one? I Will Follow You.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Dude, Lock and Key, just blow.
So
So
good.
that was my favorite things. Matt, what were your favorite things of People?
Well, I mean, it's hard because I feel like everybody's truly at their best on this record, you know? Like everybody just is like clean-headed, clear-headed, like everybody, I don't know, everybody seemed like they're in a really good place, you know? Like really like eager to create and write and record, and I mean that's, you know, so to me I feel like some things that stand out, and I Will Follow You. Like I agree with you on that. I think that delay, that Mando delay part is like
Yep.
so key to that song. Like that really drives that tune. I love that. So Ryan, like I would say usually Ryan for me, it's his strings that are the icing on the cake. And the thing that I'm like, like when I hear it, it's like that, it's the final thing that happens. It just takes it over the top. But the Mando on this record, like there's a ton of, what was that I was going to call him? The Mandalorian? I'm going to call him
the Mandalorian, yeah.
He's got so many, he's just got so many cool mandolin parts on this record. It's really like a ton of cool hooks. I love Will's drone guitar at the beginning of Weatherman. Like, I love the way that it's like the perfect sound. Like, it just totally sets the mood. And then, of course, the Love Stupid solos. Like, I mean, I know everybody's saying that, but dude, like, that, I mean, you can't, like, that's just a moment in time. You know what I mean? Like, nobody would ever do that same thing.
The beginning of the Weatherman Will's part that you're talking about reminds me of, like, I'm not a surfer, but I can just imagine if you just caught the perfect wave.
Yeah.
And you just rode it forever.
It was
you
just,
know, and it was just like so peaceful and so cool, but it's like,
how is it, man?
Man, it's just
man.
awesome. Zach, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about.
Zach, I love you.
And then for Jer, you know, I actually like went in there a couple times and sat down at the drums, and I just took my phone and just sampled playing because I was like, this sounds so perfect. I love these. I want them.
10 cents.
10 cents a sample.
Yeah.
I'll be rich.
You know, but man, this is what I live for. Come on, like those drums are like, they're just monstrous, man. That beat is ridiculous. It's just it drives. You know, it's so good.
Yeah.
So, and then, sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
I was going to say the drums, we actually recorded the drums for that song at Peter Gabriel's studio.
Yeah.
And then we redid them here.
Eric and I did them one day.
While I was gone.
All alone.
And I actually said, try to beat the Peter Gabriel drums.
Yeah.
And then I came back and I listened. I was like, oh my God, he did.
Yeah.
It was great.
So, and that's actually a perfect segue. Is like I feel like with Justin, I could say this about both you and Eric. Like, you guys just as a team, like seeing how you guys have developed, like in tandem, the way that you guys work together, it's really admirable. You know, because you're both great writers, you're both great producers, but there's definitely like a magic that happens when you guys are in there together that I feel like, again, like I said, for me personally, the last two albums really are truly my favorite two records. Well, you know, what's the common denominator there? You and Eric have really, you know, you guys have a real, like, just a really keen sensibility, like, of how to work together. And like, you guys know how to you know each other's language, which is great, you know? So I feel like it's really gelled on the last two records. On this record, it's like it's peaking. You know, so
he puts up with my burping
all over the microphone.
Yes, he does.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, we got disinfecting wipes. So
whatever. Okay, Will, you go for it.
Well, first, you're all so incredibly handsome.
Oh,
Jer, I mean, yeah, like you said, those rock drums on what I live for in that drum fill, but also your ability to play with just space, like the way the drums sound on Laugh at Myself. And it's simple and space, but the sounds are huge. And a lot of drummers can rock out and be aggressive, but there's a lot of dynamic, and it's just pure musical maturity, man. Like, you're the real deal, bro. So
thanks, my friend.
You got it all, from rocking balls to being delicate. I love that.
Delicate rocking balls.
Delicate to rocking balls, yeah.
Yeah.
Rizzy D, yeah, I mean, everyone knows your strings are like the best thing ever, right? But those Mando hooks are just off the
Yeah.
chain, and they inspire me and honestly have kind of changed the way I play guitar because I think the way you play mandolin inspires the way I play guitar. And uh, so absolutely, yeah, working with you on those hooks, I appreciate it being a team effort and not feeling like it's a competition because I have been in the studio with bands where it can sort of feel more like that or um, it really felt great to work with you, man. I appreciate you letting me in, man. All you guys.
Brother, you're an
Um,
inspiration. Your talents are amazing.
um, Noveski, I mean, dude, have you ever seen Noveski in the back lounge? Like, for real. But
I have.
yeah, those growling tones and all the bass stuff is badass. But dude, riding the Weatherman, like
Yeah.
that song is heavy. And if you, I can't really put it into words, but you just know it just gets you right from the beginning. It's and the thing y'all did with it lyrically, it's like it's very simple and plain to the point, but deep at the same time. You know, so love that. And Justin, yeah, dude, like
Are
your
you?
lyrics, man, like you said, they just I laugh at myself. I can't touch that, man. Like I can't say anything about it. Like you're so honest, so original, and
Dude,
you don't mind telling your story and being real with it. And that's why people relate to this music is because there's honesty and authenticity. And that's what I would compliment all you guys is just your honesty and authenticity with music. Because there's a lot of freaking frauds out in the world, man.
Freaking
And
fraud!
y'all ain't one of them, man. Y'all are the real deal. So I'm so proud to be with y'all. And yeah, Eric, just your open-mindedness. One of my favorite moments, honestly, was when I came out for the last couple of days for Open Book, and we were recording a little bit of stuff on the bus. We did like some verse stuff on Fight for Love and all that. But then we got into Laugh at Myself.
Yeah.
And I started messing with the fuzz pedal. Like we did some kind of clean chimey chords, and we did that weird like bling bling bling.
Yeah.
But then the generator came on, and it started going through my fuzz pedal. It was just like, let's just roll that. Like I'm gonna just hold my guitar, turn on the fuzz pedal, and we let the So there's actually the sound of a buzz, or sorry, a bust through a fuzz pedal on this record, and that's
That's the
super
first
original
thing.
sound. Like I love
That's
that.
the first thing that you hear on the album is the buzz from the generator that caught on fire.
So that's the sound of a bus burning.
Yes.
Yes, into a fuzz face.
Into a fuzz pedal.
Put that on your record, right?
Come
Yeah,
on.
put that shit on your record.
Burn down a bus.
Anyway.
Should have done that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we're so blessed to have you on this record, bro. Let me see. What's everybody's favorite song on the record?
Oof. Man, if I can go first, I think for me your vocal performance on Only Lost the Sound is it literally gives me shivers up my spine, and it just grabs me. And then when you played Stay With Me, when you sent that to us after you kind of redid the beginning and the talk.
Dude, I was so worried about what y'all were going to think about that because it was a total different thing.
It's one of the most emotional things that I've listened to. And, you know, it's amazing. I think my favorite song, God, that's a tough one. It's a tie between Only Lost Is Found and This Is What I Live For. Fight for Love gets me in the truck every time. I don't know. I can't pick a favorite.
Yeah.
Dude, mine is The Way I Used to Love You, dude.
So good.
The bass, the drums, the guitars, everything. And that I love Will's. It's the small things. The musical maturity of having that is basically the only thing you play in that song. The
message of that, the lyrics. If you think what the song is about, I mean, that's. I don't know if you want to hear that or not, but.
Man, I think This Is What I Live For, just because it's a great song. To start off, you and Eric did a great job on this whole record, putting it together. But that's a great song. I had so much fun that day, Eric, when it was just you and I here.
Dude, that was
just like
awesome.
I'd be like, Eric, try this. It's gonna be really out of the ordinary and not something a trained engineer would do. And he would try it, and he would give me that option, and some of it we actually used. But I would say this is what I live for, and Love Stupid, because Love Stupid's just kind of haunting, and
It's weird, dude.
and it's just it's out there, and it's a different feel, and you know, I love all the songs, and I love everything that everybody did on it, and I didn't get to comment on the last one, but everybody covered everything that I it's okay.
No, you got to
It's
do
okay.
it.
But yeah, this is what I live for in Love Stupid. Will Love Stupid at the end. Ridiculous. When you sent that to all of us from your garage band or whatever you recorded it on, it was just like, what the?
Now you got to go.
I'm gonna go real quick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real quick.
No, it's all
but
good. We're not time
Ryan,
limit.
I'm gonna say the same thing that everybody else did. For one, I love all of your string stuff that you've always done. You're a fantastic string arranger, and beautifully done every time.
Yeah.
But the mandolin this time,
Woo!
like, people don't think about mandolin guitar being the hook, and we've used mandolin guitar as a hook and stuff before.
Like this album.
But not like this album. You're right. And the way you and Will married together on some things, like I Will Follow You and
Weatherman.
The Weatherman, and just all sorts of stuff. Like, the mandolin just sticks out, and it's the shit, man.
Yeah.
It's this tiny little baby
That's
guitar.
a baby guitar.
But it just awesome.
Yeah. It sounds bigger. It's
Matt, your bass, dude, and Justin already said it. I was gonna say the first song I was gonna say was "Oh My My," but
Yeah.
"Fight for Love." You know me, Matt. I like it dirty, baby.
Yeah, baby.
And it's just
baby.
so good. And you're such a great bass player, and you can play anything we ever ask you to play. You can do it, hands down, no matter what. But like the simple stuff with the growl where we plugged you in and just turned shit all the way up,
Yeah.
It's exciting.
it was killer.
Does
Like,
it
it
make
was
you
killer.
horny, baby?
It makes me really randy.
Makes me horny, baby.
And I already said it, but Justin and Eric, congratulations on such a beautiful record written. It's amazing. I can't wait to do another one like this.
Yeah, baby.
Real quick, thank you, Chucky, Smokestacks, Charlie,
Yeah.
always making those drums sound just how we want them. Justin says, I want it to sound like this. And Charlie goes, give me like 2 seconds. Blah, blah, blah.
And it
blah, blah, blah.
sounds
Pop
just
this
like
one,
it.
no. Pop this one, yes. That's the one.
It sounds
and Steve Schultz, you're not lost in this.
Dude, Steve Schultz.
Always a partner since Any Man in America.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We love you,
We're,
guys.
we're going to have another one of these, and Steve Schultz is going to be on it, and the whole show is going to be about all the shit that Steve Schultz has done on our albums. Eric and I were
People
talking about,
have
we
no
need this
idea.
whole show for him. You know?
He told me today that he's been on more Blue October records than Longwave records.
Yeah, he's ours now.
That's great.
We got
Now he's Steve Schultz of Blue October, no
Yeah.
longer Steve Schultz of Longwave.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
This is
right.
right. We
it says,
convert.
hey, it says it in the credits. It says Steve Schultz in the last 5 records that we've done. Blue October is and blah 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 Steve Schultz. Except this one said Eric Holtz this time too. Let me see. What? Okay, everybody's favorite song. Your favorite song is "This Is What I Live For"?
This is what I live for and Love Stupid.
Love Stupid. Okay. Will, what was your favorite song?
Tie between Only Lost Is Found and Laugh at Myself. But stay
hard,
with
right?
me's a hard third.
Dude, you know what? Laugh at Myself. My favorite thing in Laugh at Myself is gling 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 gling. That thing you did. I was
Sounds so
like,
injured.
oh,
Very dazzle ships.
it's very Dazzled Ships and 9 Inch Nails hurt.
Yeah, that's what Eric and I were talking about when we laid it down. So that was another back of the bus thing. Hell yeah.
That's amazing. Eric,
The bus.
Eric, what was your favorite part about making this record? And then I'm gonna tell you get off here.
Oh gosh. Favorite
Take
part
as
about
long as you
making the
need.
record?
Go back.
It's just getting to be able to hang out with you guys and make awesome music, man. Being able to do this as a career is just exactly what I want to be doing, and getting to live this is a dream come true.
Dude, we are super grateful, Eric. Like that chokes me up a little bit. Okay, I'm over it.
Definitely. No, Eric, we learned stuff from you. I mean, we've been doing this for
Dude.
years and years and years, but to learn stuff from you coming in, being fresh, I say fresh, you know what I mean? I don't mean anything by that. I just mean it's nice to have something fresh that goes, well, why don't you try it this way?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Right.
Try this.
Yeah.
And then, either we go your way or we go our way, or we marry the two together.
Right.
And it ends up being even better. So thank you
Dude,
very much.
perfect example. My favorite thing about Eric on this album is I was planning on producing Moving On as a David Bowie kind of feel. Boom, ka, boom, ka. I'm moving on. So long. I was going to put, if you remember, Ryan and Eric, I was going to put horns in it.
Yes.
And then Eric came back to me one day and he said, I want you to listen to something. And he played it for me. He basically took all the drums that we had laid down, put them in there, spliced them up. He produced the whole damn song the whole way he was doing it. And then Eric made me look at it a whole different way. And he made me look at it as more of an organic, acoustic, folky, pound on the floor, get down, feel good song. And the other one I think would have been lost in a dancey kind of vibe. It would have been lost. So I want to commend you as a producer that stepped up and just said, nope, I don't agree with this David Bowie thing.
And for having the balls to do that.
Right. Most people.
That's like.
Most people don't.
You know what I mean?
Most people don't. But the great thing about it is, you know me. You weren't gonna say, hey, I want to try something with you in this room, because you would have never done it. You went home and you did it, and you came back and said, just listen. Which is, you know me. I would have said, what are you talking about? We're doing it David Bowie style. And I would have cut it down like a freaking tree. But you know me, so that was really cool, and I commend you as a producer. Your producer chops, like, I couldn't have produced this album without you. So thank you very much.
I have a question then for the band about Eric. What is one thing on any song that you did on the record that you...
Oh, he played on everything, yeah.
That felt uncomfortable that Eric encouraged you to do? And it's something you've never done.
I don't remember.
For me, it was...
I know.
I remember... making Eric uncomfortable by telling him to compress the shit out of it more. Use hairy drums. I'm not so sure, but that's my go-to. I'm like, Eric, just turn on the hairy drums. And finally he was like, okay.
I remember one thing, he was telling you to do an extra saw on Completely, and you were like, I just don't get that. Like, I don't understand it.
When we did the double
and when you did it, it was just like, oh, I got it. And,
gotcha.
And you nailed it.
I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah. Psum. What about you, Matt? What did he tell you to do uncomfortable?
I just like
put your clothes back on.
I like how
take them off.
Both. I like how thorough he is. I like that he's not lazy about anything, and so sometimes, I feel like with a song where the bass, like a song like Weatherman, where the bass is very it's flat wound, it's kind of an organic sound. It'd be really easy to just, hey, let's just do a DI, blah 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 blah, which maybe we have done that in the past, like records ago, whatever. He's still very like, no, let's get a DI, let's get a clean DI, let's also make sure we get a really kick-ass amp sound, and let's spend time on the amp sound. Let's not just like, if it's not sounding right, let's get it right. And so I feel like, I feel like these are my favorite tones I've ever gotten on this record. So a lot of that is like, getting to work with him and getting his ear on it, and then like just like the stuff we did with the Matchless with that little 112 cab. Which just cranked, like I love that stuff. It's awesome.
That's
so
great.
he pushes me as a player. It's great.
What about you, Ryan?
Convincing me to try the clarinet for Love Stupid, and powering through that. That was a very uncomfortable.
I wasn't here to see it.
Outside of the box, like, I don't know. He's like, come on, let's do it. Let's finish it. Let's get it down. It sounds great. And even to the point of playing one note individually and getting the part down. And so that.
Ryan played the clarinet on this album, guys.
I'll always remember that. It was, I'm sweating and just like,
man, getting those tones, we got them though.
We got them.
What about you, Will?
Once again, probably the stuff we did on the back of the bus that was made the record. Like that's just not something you think. You're like, well, we have this world-class studio at Justin's house with all this great gear, and it's a super controlled environment. We can get all the best sounds. But his ability to work with me to get some really cool, broken, sad sounds that were super unique on the back of a bus. Like it's just opened my idea of how to record that. You know, it's not about the environment. It's about the creativity and basically, the willingness. Like, I'm going to do this. And we got this.
No
Let's go.
rules, baby.
You know, that's probably, it's a good thing you brought up. The last 2 records, I went on an open book tour, and I use it as an excuse to get on a bus and set up a studio in it, and I just call it the open book tour. It's really, Eric, let's get in a bus and let's go write. And we start from scratch. It's fun how being on the road, that's probably one of the most enjoyable things I get to do in my life right now is travel around when I'm off from Blue October and just create a bus that is only studio, you know? And it's like when you're on the bus, like Will, you came out for a week with us. You would wake up and you'd head in the back and you'd sit there for freaking 18 hours and you come out and go, listen to this. I mean, it was just so much fun. Singing in the shower, setting up microphones, it was awesome. Just, we have the ability to have anything we want musically in front of us wherever we want. And sometimes I don't think I appreciate that enough. Like, I've got the best players in this project. I've got the most sweetest, the most nicest, most humble, grateful people in this project. And then to be able to travel around the world with them and get Ryan on a piano in Berlin on my iPhone and use it as a sample. Get Will and Ryan backstage plucking stuff, which I'm working on right now, by the way, guys. When y'all were plucking backstage, and I think it was Detroit.
Wait, doing what?
Plucking, when y'all were plucking. And it's just really cool how we never seem to stop creating wherever we are. And I don't ever want to lose that with you guys. And I think that's one thing that's good about COVID and the pandemic is that I may become more appreciative of what I have with you guys and what's missing in my life when I don't have you guys. So I want to say thank you to all you guys.
Oh, it's amazing. We love you.
Yeah, I love you guys. I mean, let's take a couple questions from the
Fit
audience.
a kick on the
And do what?
bus. Fit a kit on the bus.
Hey,
then
we got this right here. That'll do.
Let's do this, man. Come on.
Let's take a couple questions.
Trigger, man. Make triggers.
There is no musical. There's no musical instrument that Ryan can't play.
Ooh.
Well, duh. How can I get fan photo that was taken during meet and greet in Amsterdam? That was a long
What
time
year?
ago.
That's a question for Justin.
That's not a question for me.
2020.
You had your chance.
Where's the picture?
COVID wiped out all the hard drives.
Is it possible? Yeah, there you go. The new album is awesome. 4 beats, simply designed. Is it past your bedtime? Nah. I guess there's really Jeremy, tongues out.
When is the album dropping? Today.
Today the album dropped.
Today.
I got mine at 11:35 last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, today.
Yes, tur. Don't say it wasn't love. Okay, let's see. Would you guys go dancing? Would you guys ever go dancing with the stars? No. What kind of questions are these?
Oh, I would love
Dancing with
to.
the
I'd do it.
Jeremy, will you be my partner on Through the Stars?
Let's do this, right?
Misty doesn't
Matt,
have a question,
be
but she wants to see Matt's butt.
Matt, please show us
Matt,
your
will
butt.
you drop something behind you? There's a quarter on the ground behind you, Matt.
Hey,
Man, I
Chalky
can't
Bumpkins.
be giving that, man. Come on.
Okay, check it out. We're running out of time, so put it back up to where I can see him, Eric, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, check it out, guys. I've got one more question for you guys. What is 2 things that you miss most about touring, and it can't be being on stage and rocking out? It can't be the fans, because we all know that's the number one. Let's get that out of the way. The thing we miss most is the fans and us connecting on stage. Now, with that's out of the way, 2 things that you miss about being on the road. What's 2 things?
I'll start. The first one I'm gonna say is just my family with the boys and the crew, waking up together in a different day, all like setting out to go find some food.
The breakfast.
The breakfast or the lunch
Hunt for
or
breakfast.
the hunt for the best food around or the healthiest or maybe not. Maybe, you know, I think just exploring the towns, that's 2 right there, but I'm going to go ahead and say 3. Peoria, Illinois, Time Restaurant, Bacon Plate.
Oh, wow.
That's very specific.
I've been missing that like crazy.
Oh, you poor thing. I just want to
I
give you
just love...
Hey, man, come on. There's chicks watching, dude. Get it together. There's girls watching. Okay, Will, what's 2 things you miss about touring that can't be the stage?
Oh man, and it can't be Matt in the back lounge, right? We know that already.
Grayson!
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hi, Grayson.
Say hi.
You got that?
Close the door,
Okay,
dude.
what are they, Will?
Yeah, I agree. Just all the pho, the going out and
Yes.
hanging out, and I now you know that I really am enjoying getting tattoos. So I'm liking getting out and getting tattoos together on the road, man. And he made me remember that when he talked about Peoria, because right next door to the
Tim
bacon
Beck!
place is Tim Beck's
Beck,
tattoo
baby.
shop. So you get your tattoos, then you go get your bacon, then you go back to the bus and hang out and look at Matt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That's
great.
a full day right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. A full day.
Okay, Matt, what's your 2 things?
Man, I love bunk time. I love when the show's over and you get in your skivvies and you crawl into your bunk, and I got Will right underneath me.
And who's across from you, Daddy? Who's across from you?
And you're across from me, Daddy.
Oh, yeah. He called me
Bunk times,
Daddy.
bunk times always. I feel like we're always like extra silly at bunk time. That's
feel like
we
that's
could probably
stinky time.
start filming that and create our
We
own
should have a
series.
documentary, our next documentary just called Bunk Life.
We should call it Bunk Life, but
Yeah, our own Netflix series.
since we got those tattoos, guys, we haven't been back in a bus.
Ooh, that was a bad.
That's a good point.
Milk was a bad choice.
Yeah. And then my other thing is I love on off days, I love going to movies with Tim and Chad. I feel like Tim and Chad and myself, sometimes Ryan comes along, sometimes Will comes along, but going to see movies at the movie theater with Tim and Chad, man. They're my movie buddies.
Yeah,
It's a good
that's
time.
right. Ryan.
I would say the best sleep ever.
Oh,
Right?
You're on the bus and you crawl in your cold bunk and you pull that curtain closed.
Cave.
Just 8 hours, 10 hours of the deepest relaxing sleep because I don't get it at home.
Right?
And I would have to agree with Matt with the bunk time antics. You put 12 dudes in a 25-foot area and some crazy things happen. But right up there along with that, if I can squeeze a third one, is the adventures we have on our days off. Going hunting for waterfalls or getting good food or watching a movie or even, you know, shacking up in a hotel room and writing music. You know, just I love it. I miss it so much.
I would say one of the things that I miss most is coming out of the shower naked and sitting on y'all's laps.
We all miss that too, Just.
Like, for real.
The
Like,
all beef patty.
the all beef patty, the Israeli flag.
Israeli.
Yeah, I miss just coming out of the shower, just, you know, butt naked and, you know, putting my stuff on you. That's what I miss, guys.
We miss that too, Just.
Do you really miss it, Jeremy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I miss going to pho with you guys, and I miss having tattoos. I miss so many things, but I do miss your reaction. Will usually is very excited, but when it happens, but Ryan tries to thump me every time. Sometimes he lands. Yeah, it hurts. But anyway, I miss all you guys. With that being said, I think we should do this more. I think we should maybe do this once every 2 weeks, maybe.
Can I show everybody something real quick here before you wrap this up? I just want to show everybody. I want to show, you know, what we're always looking for, fellas. Here they are. These are capos. Chad, if you're watching, I found all
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 capos.
right
Are
here,
they
right now.
Are they right highlighters?
No, there are no lighters.
Hey, I stopped being a lighter thief when I quit smoking weed. You know that. Oh, by the way, I want to say congratulations to Jeremy and Ryan. You guys just crossed a year of completely just cutting some stuff out in your life, and I want to say we're super. Yeah, 13 months. Wow, Jeremy, you look super handsome. My naked body would go great right there, right there.
Right.
Oh,
Hey,
brother.
I miss going to pho with you.
Oh, one more time. Ah.
All right, guys, we're going to do this again. I'm going to contact y'all. We're going to do this again, maybe weekly, maybe bi-weekly, but I think we should do this more. I love you guys
Like
so
it.
much. I want you guys to go have a beautiful night. Kiss Nova, kiss Fade, and kiss Holland, and just, Matt's back.
Matt.
Kiss Matt.
Aw. Matt, I told them what my two things that where did he go?
Hold on one sec.
You
Hold
moved
on.
the other side of the wheel.
Hold on. Matt, hold on. I told the guys that my two favorite things, hold on, we're going to wait for Matt.
Matt turned into a painting.
There you go. Okay, Matt.
One second.
Wait, hold on. We got to get you down to size here. There you go, Art.
Whoa.
Can
He's
everybody
still a
see him
painting.
now?
Oh yeah,
One sec,
baby.
one sec.
Hold on.
Matt's still.
You know, going and having fun with everybody and all that stuff, but my favorite thing I miss most is coming out of the shower butt naked and putting my stuff on you. Matt lets me in his bunk.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
In the middle of the night.
Okay.
Yes.
Man, I love y'all.
Love you, bro. Love you guys.
Come on, guys. Let's get in the butt.
He's like, come on, let's just get in the bus. Let's just get in the
What
bus.
songs we gonna play first,
Let's
man?
do Mr. Oh, my. Ready? Let's do the way you walk around, always watching the ground. Well, I like watching you. Your friends, they don't like me. I think they're jealous of my tattoos. I'm not a bad guy, just like wearing black. I'm not scared of anything, but saying this to you, it's going down. Neither of us wanna be alone right now. What you gonna do? Oh my. Yeah, I'm loving all your warning signs, because I'm loving all your oh my. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. Danger. I'll be waiting by the blacktop. Yeah, like a cigarette stain for you. Every day I just won't go away. I'm not scared of anything, but saying this to you, it's gone my mind. Yeah, I'm loving all your warning signs, cause I'm a sucker for you, oh my. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. Danger, oh my. Yeah, I'm a sucker for the lonely kind, because I'm loving all your own. I'll go anywhere you want me, cause you want me to. I can. I'll go anywhere you want me, cause you want me to. Yeah, I'm loving all your warning signs, cause I'm a sucker for you, oh my. Girl, you get me high for the lonely kind, because I'm loving all your oh my. Girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type. Danger. You always said that I could never. You always said that I would end up alone. Well, look at me, I'm on top of the world. You were wrong now. You were wrong now. You like it better when I'm falling apart. Back at you is to live my life, be happy, true. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, I've been hurt, but I'm moving on. So long. So long. Yeah. We all been hurt, yeah. You're not good for my soul. The one who cares less always has control. Well, I'm taking that back and you'll be amazed, 'cause I'm only getting better looking with age. Oh, oh, well, the best way to get back at you is to live my life, be happy and true. Come on now, come on. Yeah, I've been hurt, but I'm moving on. So long, so long. Yeah, I've been hurt, but I'm moving on. So long, so long. You're not the one to give. My life is mine to live. You thought I'd take you back. Well, yeah, I'm not going to. I wrote you 100 songs, so here's your final one. Now you're the lonely one. I'll never take. Yeah, I've been hurt, but I'm moving on. So long, so long. We all been hurt, yeah. So long, so long. We all been hurt, but we're moving on. So long, so long. We all been hurt, yeah. Ooh, Jeremy, that's a good one. Oh man, Dad, those are his nuts.
These nuts.
Look at these nuts. Guys, we're so excited that our new album's out. I want to thank everybody out there. Shelly Monkey. Hey, look, Eric, it's Shelly Monkey.
Ah, Shelly Monkey.
Shelly Monkey. We got Jen out there. We got Joy. We got Shelly Monkey. We got D-Light. We got Lethan. We got Chelsea. We got the whole clan here, y'all.
Wiz Khalifa?
I wish Wiz Khalifa was here. He's too busy doing Oreo commercials. Hey, real quick, Eric.
Yes.
We have a contest going on, right?
Yes, we do.
We have a contest going on. Can we just stop what we're doing real quick, Eric, and can we play them the contest? It's a puzzle contest.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jeremy, you haven't seen this yet, but this is some extremely difficult puzzles that I tried to do and I couldn't do it. But there is
talking about, yeah.
There is a winner out there that's going to get a very big surprise, something that you've always wanted.
Steak dinner.
And I'll never call her back. Okay, go ahead and play the commercial. Play it.
Check it out.
Play it. Check it out. I think I've got it figured out. I do. Let's see if I actually do. Or if I am just... Wait, that doesn't link up right. Hold on. Oh my gosh, dude. I had it! What the deal? How are you supposed to... This is the first one and there's 7 more? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the deal is, I'm already at 305 seconds here, guys. I want to know who can do this. Who can win this? There's a contest or something going around where you have to do 7 of these. And I'm only on the first one. This is hard. But, look, how about this? Whoever wins the quickest time must be the smartest person on the block, because this is very difficult. But if you win, I will have a virtual dinner with you. How about that? I'll have a virtual dinner with you, give you a tour around my studio virtually, and play a couple songs for you. And Eric might even show up and say hi. So I got to get back to this because I'm only on number 1 and there's 7? What the H, man? What the H? Start with this one, go through 7, stream the album while you do it. There it is. Oh! There we go. Let's do that. Move that over, move that down. I mean, it's bad, dude. It's bad. Come on.
It's a hard puzzle. No, I love the pun that you said. Must be the smartest person on.
We had a lot of cool things going on before this album came out. 23 days of Blue October songs. That was pretty cool. I saw you doing it, Jeremy. I saw everybody else doing it. Bring it down. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Eric. I want to thank Steve Schultz. I want to thank our management, Paul and Swin. I want to thank Missy and Ashley. Everybody, her tail off for us. And I want to say thank you so much to Sarah, because I know I call you at odd hours and say, hey, can you do this for me? I'm just a freaking fan. New album. We're going to play one of my favorite songs. I wish Blue was here to sing it with us, but I think she's doing 13-year-old stuff, like sitting in her closet and
TikToking.
no, she doesn't TikTok. She's not allowed to have social media. Not. Hey, is Lila and Nora watching?
They're listening. They're driving in a car, so they're listening.
Lila, Nora, Uncle
Hi,
Justin
babies.
likes you. Your father.
Likes you. He likes you.
I love you. Hey, either way, we love you guys. Was there anything else I was supposed to bring up?
I think we're hitting it on
Record's
all
out. Go
cylinders.
get
The
it,
record's
y'all.
out. This is what I live for. 10th studio album by Blue October.
Dude, you know what I want to do, Eric? This is what I want to do. I want to get Mark Needham. Get him on the phone. Get Mark Needham for our next weekly show. I want to interview
right now. Call him right now.
No, don't do that.
I'm just kidding.
He's probably with Dolly Parton or Stevie Nicks, you know. Not name dropping or anything, but Mark Needham's kind of a big deal. He mixed our album, and I would like to have him on the show and ask him questions
I'd
about
also
the mix.
like to get Reen Nally and Monty and Avery on. Maybe not a good idea.
Where'd that come from, bro?
I was just thinking of
The
important
other-
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Tim Palmer. We can get
Tim Palmer.
too. But first we need to get Steve Schultz on this son of a gun.
Steve Schultz.
All right, and we should.
And Shannon Ferguson.
Oh, Shannon's a handsome one. Oh,
That's Shannon so
That
handsome right
Shannon.
now.
so
Things
handsome.
I would
That
maybe
Shannon.
do to that guy.
I would not kick him out of bed for eating a bathtub.
No.
I would not drink his crackers. Okay, here we go. Fight for love. Even if it breaks your heart. Come on, fight for love. Even if it breaks your heart. We're gonna live forever, but life it isn't always fair. How can we be there for each other if you always gotta be somewhere? I always knew that we would be together. Feeling low, we just rise above. We carry hearts that have both been broken. Don't you think we better fight for love? Even if it breaks your heart. Yeah. Come on, fight for love. Break your heart. All the promises I make, I change the world for you. I'm gonna make a few mistakes, and yeah, I bet you make some too. I always knew that we would be together. Feeling low, we just rise above. We carry hearts that have both been broken. Don't you think we better fight for love? Even if it breaks your heart. Come on, fight for love. Even if it breaks your heart. Never settle for anything less. Never settle, never settle. Fight for love. Even if it breaks your heart. Come on, fight for love. Even if it breaks your heart. Fight your heart. I want to do one. I'm just going to throw one at you. Let's have fun with it. Yeah?
What is it? Tell me what it is so I know.
Only Lost is Found. Don't worry.
Go ahead. I'll try to play it.
Look at his face.
Because I didn't practice that one.
He just
You want to
goes,
see my list?
oh. You'll come in with it. Okay, well then I'm just gonna switch it from the other one that you didn't play on. But if you feel like coming in on this
try.
one, you can. Anyone can set alarms. They come creeping like a fable. Well, you ask me if I'm able. Well, darling, it might help if you were gone. I've nowhere left to turn. And my God is staring through the starlight at the wound hid behind my cheek, and with the look of my birthday beacon, I'll stay and live here in the dark. Hold against the ground, way beneath the earth it goes around. I'll climb the wall if I am able to, but only lost is found. A warm, sedated kind of love. It's a lonely miracle. I'll stand until I don't believe my eyes. I found a light above. I've lifted all I can. Yeah, I turn to the page of our connection. I need you here with me. I'm willing, I'm kneeling, the place where I belong. Pain, the worst is finally gone. Way, way beyond the signals. I know you're used to suffering, but love will take some time. Hold against the ground, way beneath the earth it goes around. I'll climb the wall if I am able to, but only lost is found. A warm kind of love. It's a lonely miracle. I'll stand until I don't believe my eyes. I found the light of God, the light of God. Our smile will not forget us, no. He marks it slowly. Please pull me in your arms below, then get out by The water's always ready. Dude, you were great! That was awesome! I love doing that to Jeremy because he's like, wait, hold on! What the hell? I like sending him a list and then doing the complete opposite.
And not playing any of them.
Not playing any of them. Guys, we love y'all so much. We
Thank you.
can't thank y'all enough for being our supporters during this crazy time. No touring and all this stuff and us trying to be stay-at-home dads.
We love you. Thank you.
We love you guys. God bless y'all. Go get our album.
This
It's
is what I
called
live
This
for.
Is What I Live For. Because with this guy, it's what I live for. Peace out.
Thank you.